All right, good. I appreciate everybody's attention here. I am Ptah Shakur, Ascended Master Reiki practitioner. I invite everybody who's watching this particular program on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe to my particular channel. The comments will be enabled very, very shortly, so we can actually go back and forth and dialogue quite a bit. As well, I can be reached on Facebook at Ptah Shakur on Facebook, as well as email ptahshakur@gmail.com. This particular series is concerning the laws and principles of creation. This is part 3 of this particular expression of knowledge. This information is meant to assist anyone who is looking to better themselves during this cosmic sea of energy that is actually permeating through our body, through the solar system, and through ourselves as well. This is meant to reach out to all the star seeds, all the individuals who are keen to actually help enliven and bring knowledge and wisdom to this portion of the planet and the world. So we covered the first 6 laws and principles of creation. We're going to be going into 3 more, particularly going into the law of cause and effect. It's also called causality. Also going to the law of compensation and the law of relativity. So with that, I appreciate everybody that's in attendance here. Listen to this wonderful life-giving knowledge. So I'm just going to go ahead and just go into the idea of the law of cause and effect. This law states that you get back what you give out. What we call is reality, much like a fishing reel. Whatever you put out is what you receive back. What you do to others or to the world will come back to you. This is the law of karma, folks. Everything that happens in life has an underlying reason to it. Things that are happening either to you or for you is because of something that you actually did. If you do good things, quote, good things, it benefits you. If you do, quote, bad things, that also has an effect on you as well. For every action, there is a equal and opposite reaction. And it's very, very key. Understanding this particular law helps empower you with the knowledge that if you want to change the effects that you're experiencing in your day-to-day life, you must first alter the causes that have put that into motion. You reap what you have sown. We've heard that. That's different type of scriptures that go into that idea. You never reap mangoes if you sow apples. That's one part of nature that actually shows us you actually get what it is that you put in. You would never reap love if you are so full of hate. You get exactly what you send out. It's what you give love, you get love. If you give money, you get money. What goes around comes around. What you do or say doesn't just disappear. It always comes back and either rewards you or hurts you. It may not come back right away, but best be assured that it will come back. And this goes into some of the other laws and principles to share that when you say your words, when you speak, it just doesn't stop within the echoes of those that are auditorily able to hear. It actually reverberates throughout the universe and actually causes a lot of chain reactions, things that actually come back to you. So that is the law of cause and effect. Number 8 is the law of compensation. This is a real key one. A lot of people assist a lot of people in life with understanding this one. This is the law. This law is one and connected with the law of vibration, the cause and effect law, as well as the law of the transmutation of energy. This law states that you will be rewarded in direct proportion to the value you provide to others and to the world. It encapsulates the principle that as you give, so shall you receive. The value you contribute to others, to society, or to the world will inevitably find its way back to you. This law is not confined to monitor your material gains alone. However, it transcends the physical realm, encompassing love, kindness, joy, peace. When you give love freely, you'll find it. When you spread joy, you will experience joy. And like I said in previous class, there was a very powerful book called As a Man Thinketh, So Is He. So that actually taps into some of this particular law. And believe it or not, some of the bad actors that we see doing a lot of mischievous things out here, they actually utilize this law to actually assist them. This goes into the law of good or bad, or morality. If these individuals that is 1% that is actually looking to seek to get 99.5, 99.6 better, they utilize these laws and principles for their success. So it's high time that this information is available to the public, so we can utilize them as well. And so last but not least, we're going to go for this particular series. And like I shared in previous episodes, I'll be going in depth with each law and principle into later on the other classes, going really into it. So this last one we're going to do for this particular portion of the time is the law of relativity. This law states that nothing is good or bad by itself. Everybody listen up. Things are what you decide they are. It all comes down to the meaning that you give it. This law urges you to step back from your individual experiences and see them from a broader perspective. What may seem like a significant problem to you may be a minor obstacle to others compared to the challenges that others face. Similarly, what you see to be a small achievement may be a dream for someone else. So it's all about like relative of your particular position. So that ability to draw back, that ability to be the observer in your day-to-day situations will reap a lot of benefits. The law of relativity tells you that you do not need to label everything around you. It doesn't need your words and your judgment applied to you. When something happens, you don't have to say whether it's good or bad. Instead, you can see it as the effect of a cause. You decide to give the right meaning to everything in your life. Everything that happens in your life is really just neutral. It's only positive and negative because you labeled it that way. So very key information. Make sure that we're observing things from a non-judgmental, unconditional love perspective. And like we shared in the previous episode, the only unconditional love that you have is unconditional love with yourself. Am I right? So consciousness only knows itself. So when you actually are able to love yourself, then you become open to receiving love and experiencing love for others. So this is Ptah Shakur. This is part 3 of the laws and principles of creation. We got part 4 that's coming up next. For everybody who's watching on YouTube, please like, subscribe, share this information with people that you love. By liking and subscribing this particular page, it actually helps the algorithm and gets this information out to the people who need it the most. So like I said, this is Ptah Shakur. Stay tuned for part 4, and I'll have some more information for you all. Love and light to you all.